All right, all right. Hey guys, how are you? So Libras, welcome back. Let's see. Trying to decide what deck to use for you guys. And I think I want to go with this deck for starters. So let's see. What's our first card for you? We've got Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is having trouble traveling. They're having trouble making a decision to move forward, or they're feeling like I don't have the we have the sun crossing it. Somebody might be depleted energetically. They don't have the energy to move forward, to go after what they want. With the sun crossing it, it's like, okay, when am I going to have the clear vision of where to go and how to make this happen? When am I going to have the clear sense of like returning strength? Because the sun brings us vitality, it brings us energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody is depleted right now in their energy flow. We got a Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they don't see what the future is going to look like. Ace of Swords in the reverse. But it's so interesting. They don't know what the immediate future looks like. That's where the confusion is. But they do have a long-term goal. They just don't know how it's all going to play out. Tell me, before I pull anything else, let me change to the first deck. I want to go back and just clarify the Sun and the Page of Wands, please. I'm reading those two together. So we got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a lack of cooperation. Somebody maybe has quit, wants to quit tending to one thing, has quit tending to one thing. Temperance in the reverse, yet even if they have pulled back their energy, that was like, I feel like somebody might have been overextending themselves, you know, taking care of too many things all at once. Libras, this could be you. This could have been somebody else that you were dealing with, but somebody is feeling like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm out of sorts. Why is somebody out of sorts? Why is somebody out of sorts? The Temperance in the reverse, something in their life is out of balance. What is it that's out of balance, or why are they out of balance? Because they really want something. So they are feeling like they're blocked from being able to go after their happiness. That's what this boils down to now. So the Page of Wands in the reverse, they can't go after what they want. They do know what they want. It's not a lack of clarity of what they want. It's a lack of ability to get there. There's a lack of cooperation. The things that need to fall into place, that's not happening. And then they're all out of whack. Maybe because this person is like, I mean, this is passion. So they may be out of whack because this can be, it leads to frustration. They know exactly what they want, but how do I make it happen? Temperance, Sagittarian energy there. So if this is somebody who is kind of like hungry for you and they can't seem to get to you, that would be very frustrating. They don't know what the immediate future looks like either. They're stuck in the present, yet they have a plan for what they want, the success that they want to have. But you notice this is almost like she's sitting here and this is more like thought bubbles up in their mind. So I feel like this person is even like fantasizing about things. Seven of Pentacles, that's to have future success. But why do we see the Three of Wands in the reverse right now? Why is this person unable to make Knight of Cups? This Knight of Cups is here. So we got to get one more, because it's like, this Knight of Cups is not just about riding in to give an offer. We see that this person is looking back over their shoulder, like they have left something behind. Is that what happened? Somebody left you behind and now they desperately are wanting you. Seven of Wands in the reverse. So in the present, it might just be that they don't know how to come in. It might be that they don't know how to come towards you. It's not that they want obstacles to be removed. Okay, but they're looking back over their shoulder. If you look over your shoulder, it's to make sure nobody's following you, or it's to make sure that, you know, we look over our shoulder. Oh, yeah, there's the devil. Okay, so when I say something looking over their shoulder, something's been puppeting this person, or they just fears puppet this person. But we see the devil is the puppet master here of these mariachi players. So somebody knows what they want. They don't know when it's going to happen, but they have a long-term goal. And I think that the other component of this is, how do I come in? How do I ride in? I don't want there to be obstacles, but there's this, let me get one more on the devil there, because there's still strings attached to this person. Is that what it is? Like, they're not free and clear. 10 of Swords. I don't know. That's looking like all they got to do is fly away from a difficult situation or pain. Let's see what happened in the recent past. What happened in the recent past? What was the situation in the recent past? Ooh, that's way too many. Way too many. Hold on. I'm not taking any of those. Can I start over and can I just get one, please, for the recent past? Still quite a cluster. Okay, so we have a King of Swords in the reverse. We have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Devil in the reverse. And we have a Knight of Swords in the upright. So in the recent past, we're seeing quite the story. So we had somebody was not happy, okay? Somebody went silent. Somebody said, no, there is no new beginning. Somebody said, I am cutting this free. I am walking away from this devil energy, and I'm going in a new direction. Libra, this might be how they view you. Like in the recent past, you cut them off. You went silent on them. You said, no, thank you. And away you went. That's kind of what that's looking like. Knight of Swords, you were out of there. You saw something you didn't like, some kind of behavior. You might have said it, you might have explained it, and then bam, out. Hanged Man in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright, Queen of Wands upright. So you definitely might have really stood in your power and said, no way, I would much rather be single than deal with that. So somebody here, whether you can flip-flop this any old direction, but somebody here said loud and clear, oh, no. I don't have any confusion. I'm not sacrificing my happy life, my independent, wonderful life, if I'm going to be in a situation that is not making me happy. No, I won't do that. So instead, away I go. The thing is, the memory of you or the essence of you continues to call to this person. Doesn't mean that you necessarily are calling out to them, but like a siren or like a flame, like you still, it's like they hear your voice in their head maybe. There's something here about the fact that you pulled all your energy back, the fact that you were certain that you were out of there. Something that somebody did looked toxic and you put a stop to it is what it looks like. You said, no. Devil in the reverse. I'm not having any of that in my world. So if that's what was in the recent past, is you reclaimed your singleness because you didn't like the way somebody was behaving, they still are extremely drawn to you. Crowning your thoughts, Nine of Cups. So you remain this person's idea of happiness. Now, granted, this person's kicked back with their feet up on this desk, imagining all this happiness. But that's what's on their mind, is that kind of happiness with you. Let's get one more on that. Did I say one? I guess I meant two. You as the Empress and the Eight of Cups. So they, on one hand, it's weird because they know who you are to them, right? They know that you're the one. They know that you, it's almost like they're actually proud of you for saying no to them, for walking away, it's like they see you as somebody who's single because you choose to be. They see you as the Empress, which is, Libra, Taurus energy. They see you as, you are my happiness. But for some reason, I'm not liking the fact that this person is so kicked back. It's like, oh, you're my happiness, and I think of you, and I know that you're the Empress, and I know that you're single and solo. And it's like, that shouldn't make somebody happy, because anybody as amazing as you, they should be working to get you back, in my opinion, if they see you as their happiness. So I don't know. I'm not liking the fact that this person seems to be a bit apathetic. You know, all along we keep seeing them not sure about how to come forward, yet they see you as exactly who they want. You are their everything, but they almost are proud of you for, you know, sticking up for yourself, even when you had to stick up for yourself, maybe against them. And they're happy thinking of you being single, walking your own path through life. So this person may observe you doing that still. In the upcoming future, we've got the Tower, so things are going to change. And we got the Magician that came out sideways. So 2 major arcana. So we have Aries, and then we've got Virgo, Gemini. Upcoming future is major change. Change that alters the path. I think this is exactly what needs to happen probably in this story. Somebody needs to have a major overhaul of the way they've been doing things, because I feel like this person hasn't really put their foot on the gas pedal yet. They've been thinking about you. They want you. They're not doing anything. Ooh. This person's going to suddenly feel what it's like to have it like register that you're going to meet somebody else. Maybe you do meet somebody else. Maybe they think you've met somebody else. Maybe they hear about it through the grapevine. Whatever this is, all of a sudden, the big Tower is this person has serious regret. This, you know, in that Magician sideways, that can be like the trickster energy. This person might have been lying to themselves a little bit, acting like, well, I know that you're my happiness, and I know that deep down you really want me too. We got the Star in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and we got the Emperor in the upright. This person suddenly, it clicks. It clicks that you're an Empress, but guess what? There's an Emperor coming in for you. That even if you do hold love for them, they may not be coming across as a wish fulfillment. You're coming across now as a missed opportunity, because somebody new is on the scenes for you. This person, it just now registers like, oh my God, wait a minute. Why did I assume that you were single? Why did I assume I had time to figure out how to come back in? Why did I assume that I could sit with my feet up on a desk and smile and think about, you know, you in my arms, when it's like they knew that you really cared. And so in this story, and these are only stories, right? They knew how much you really cared about them, and they kind of thought that that would never change. And the thing is, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it didn't change necessarily. You still hold a piece of your heart for them, but not enough to say no to an Emperor. And, you know, sometimes we can always hold a place for somebody in our heart, and yet we are madly in love with a different partner. And we go, yeah, there was this other one that, you know, I cared about a lot. They'll always be an important part of my life history, but they were definitely not my wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's just now registering that that's either going to happen, or they're realizing it has happened. This is a huge, like, finally, I think this person recognizes, like, oh my gosh, that's the upcoming future. Their hopes and fears, a Star card. What if you find somebody else who is your wish fulfillment? You view this person. 6 of Wands sideways. You view this person as somebody who's, they aren't really confident in themselves. This would be confident and successful. This would be a lack of confidence and success. This is kind of confusing. So you view this person as somebody who, I don't know if they're just, sometimes they come across as certain about themselves and their capabilities, and then they confuse you because they don't really like take action. So if somebody is truly confident, why are they sitting there with their feet up on a desk? I feel like this person has been very confusing all along. They like the idea, knowing that you care about them, knowing what an amazing person you are, but they think that it's almost like it plays out in their head like, oh man, I know I love you and you love me, but we're at this big distance, and you know, you told me off and blah blah blah. But they kind of just sit there and they don't do anything. It's like they sat in kind of some arrogance maybe about that, like knowing that you cared for them was somehow like a feather in their cap, but it didn't register that no, this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is real life. If you want an amazing person, you need to be an amazing partner to them. It's like this is just registering that, oh my God, I was supposed to have been an emperor to the Empress. Hanged Man in the reverse is so crazy because what they want is to quit delaying. They want to quit holding back, but the outcome is Queen of Swords. Well, this is a rude awakening. Queen of Swords is possibly where you actually tell them, no, you missed the boat. Let me see, though. Let's see. With that Hanged Man in the reverse, they want the end to delays. Four of Swords in the reverse. I don't get what all this, it always comes out that there's somebody who's still thinking that they need to heal, but they just don't do it. And then we've got this World card in the reverse. This person, they want to not be stuck anymore. They want to be healed. But then they still don't really want to start a new chapter of their life. And here's the thing. Here's a woman in a bridal gown holding the scythe over the, what do you call those? I want to call it an egg timer, and that's not it. An hourglass. So basically the time is running out. And she's about to cut this person loose because they didn't step up. But this person doesn't seem to want to step up. Maybe this is just somebody who, whatever growth they needed to go through, they somehow were afraid to take the final step of full maturation. They're afraid to step into the unknown. They're afraid to step up and be a partner to someone as amazing as an Empress, I guess. Tell me about the Queen. So the Queen of Swords, this is the outcome, right? This is where I feel like you're laying down the truth here. Seven of Pentacles, Sun crossing. So she's laying it out saying, remember they thought, they had Seven of Pentacles down here also, that they've had a plan all along. They've had a plan. But I think she's saying, I definitely have a plan. It's funny that you both have the Sun card sideways. Like both of you have been thinking that could we make each other really, really happy? You know, I thought that could be the case in the future, but this might be like, you know, you hid for so long with your plan. You hid and you watched me, and I felt you watching me from the background. I've known you've been watching me from the background, but you didn't step up to say that this is what you wanted. That's, I gotta say, this Queen, she's laying out boundaries. And one of the boundaries here seems to be to call it what it is, because a Queen speaks truth. And we see somebody hiding back here on that Seven of Pentacles card. Like, I know you watch, and I know you still just aren't sure. You're just never sure about what's going to make you happy and when are you ready to step up. I just feel like she's done with the uncertainty. And I don't know. This is, you know, this Queen in the upright, like, she's not mean at all. She just simply has boundaries. This is like if somebody periodically reaches out and just kind of stirs the pot but doesn't offer anything. This might be where Page of Cups sideways. Yeah, it's all of this is like, you don't know how to give an apology or how to give a love offer. You just keep everything in limbo all the time. And I feel like this is her just simply saying it. The outcome is her saying exactly what we've already seen here, which is you think you have a plan, but you hide from it. You don't put it into action. You think that you want something, but you don't actually ever like map it out. You don't really ever get to the point of singing me the song the love song, you know? You don't ever actually apologize. You don't ever actually give a love offer. Nothing here is anything that I can count on. That's what it looks like to me. This is somebody where everything is maybe. Everything is always wishy-washy. Why is that? Why is everything always wishy-washy with this? Hierophant in the upright. This person needs to get in touch with their higher self, or this person is being governed by a set of societal rules or religious rules, things where they are adhering to somebody else's regimented rules and they don't know how to break away. Six of Swords in the reverse. They can't move on. Or this person is still married. And they aren't moving on. So everything is like, oh, I have a plan for later. I know you're the one for me. But they're in some other significant commitment. If that's the case, and they don't know when or how or how they're going to break away from something, you know, and keep in mind, these are only stories. I don't tell you how your life is or how it should be or how it's going to go. And this is not, you know, don't listen to this and say, what? The person was married? No, this is definitely not saying that this is what's been going on. If you know someone was married, that's a whole different story, right? Then you know that. But this will not tell you any truth. This is only food for thought. But this is like somebody who they can't seem to break away from a very rigid belief system or something that governs how they behave. They can't do it. So something else is always running them. Something else makes decisions for them. They don't ever get to the point of having any courage to choose for themselves because they don't choose anything for themselves. They go with the party line. Maybe it's, you know, that can be not just even about society. That can be the person who, like, you're the forbidden fruit. They love you, but you don't fit the culture, or you don't fit the same religious background, or you don't fit whatever things keep people apart. That to me that wouldn't be love then, because that's the whole point. Like, love doesn't have boundaries like that. Love isn't biased. Love is, you know, across all borders, right? That's because love is divine. And that's how you can tell, because it's not narrow-minded. You would never not choose a person that you loved because they were of a different culture or because they had a different religious view, right? If you love them, you love them. So that's where I feel like this person, they know your value for sure. They want you for sure. But it's like fear overrides love in this story for this person. So then I leave this one here. That's what I've got on this, is that our queen is pretty much laying it out and saying, you know, you don't step forward, you don't move forward. And so I think she moves forward with that emperor. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. You guys be well. If you are that empress in this story, may you, whether you're masculine or feminine, may you certainly move forward into the arms of somebody that matches you really well. So I wish everybody happiness. All right, you guys, thanks for liking, share, and subscribe, and you know all that. Bye.